Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Mudrunner. We're on the Old Timers DLC. We're delivering log cart number 3, or trying to. We're a little bit beached here actually. And we're driving with a G29 and a manual gearbox here on the PS4 Pro. Although the Pro is irrelevant, you know, any PS4 can run this setup. There we go, and we've been bouncing around between sort of first and third person at times, depending on my need for visibility outside of my surroundings. Come on, we can make it up here. Come on. There we go. So, we're on this little trail now that cuts through this kind of gully on the run up to the lake. On the other side of the little lake is the lumber mill, and then we are going exploring for truck number 4, or trailer number 4. Let's get second gear. Nope, second gear is a bad idea. Let's get over the hill first and then go second gear. There we go. This ground's pretty soft. We should be able to keep the speed up enough to keep second gear working. Don't know if I'm going to risk third. I might do, actually. On the path, which is here. Or coming up. Oop. Something. Try and keep the revs low enough to get decent traction without stalling out. There we go. I'll tell you what, if you've never played Mudrunner with a wheel, it definitely, especially one with force feedback, it definitely adds a new dimension to the game over just a joypad. So if you have got a wheel, I do highly recommend you try it. If you have a G29 and shifter like I do, you want to try the manual gearbox. You have to go into your game settings, and obviously when you get the wheel plugged in, choose it as your main input, so that, you know, the wheel can operate all the menus and stuff. But you can still at any point switch over to your DualShock if you need it. And if you have a shifter that's plugged into your wheel, then you can also tick the manual gearbox option in your control settings. In fact, before we go into the water, let's put that in neutral. Let me have a look. Options. Here. So you can see here, this, there we go. Manual gearbox with clutch can only be activated if you have a wheel active. So, and you have to have a shifter as well. You can't activate a manual gearbox with clutch if you don't have the shifter. I tried when I got my wheel set up to run Mudrunner late last year, and it's just not possible. It won't let you check it. But with a shifter installed, yes, you can actually select. So let's back out of here. Let's get ourselves through the water. Take this easy. Oh, we're almost out of fuel. Definitely gonna have to take it easy then. Do not want to be revving hard and burning fuel for no reason. Don't want to be slipping off that little bank that we've got run at the moment either. That's what we did with a GMC, and that's why we've got so much oil in the water. is it took a lot of revving just to try and get any kind of movement, and eventually we kind of gave up, and having moved it very little, we grabbed one of these Chevys and towed it out. There we go. Let's go for second. Good stuff. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Nope. First it is. There's the other Chevy. It's the one we rescued after we rolled it. That's dropped off. Gets fueled up, and we're going to head north. We could take the easy route and go back over the mountain for that other lumber trailer over there, but we're going to go north and hit that really far off one. I think that's going to be an interesting little excursion to find that one. So I need to switch rolling, I think. There we go. I need to switch to the GMC. There we go. Let's rotate around so I can see the other truck, the one we're going to use, because that's got repair points left on it, whereas the other one doesn't. Just in case we do anything stupid, which is possible. Fuel. We want to fuel up that Chevy. There we go. There's not much left in the tank now. That was already fully loaded as well. And now let's switch back to the Chevy that we were in, which I think is this one. That's that one. Yes, there we go. Got the right one. So let's take a look at the map, see where it is we've got to go. It's all the way up here. It looks like there's two log carts up there, actually. So how am I going to get there? Well, we're going to go through the water, follow the path round, I think. And then from there, I guess... Actually, we've still got the Ford F-150 over there, haven't we? Let me just jump into the F-150 for a second. We've still got plenty of fuel. Alright, let's use this. So we just basically need to cut across these mountains, by the look of it. Looks like there's a pathway through here, across the top of the mountains. Basically the way we've just come. But if we head back and go this way and then along here, that should work. Let's give that a try. So... still going to be a complicated way back. That engine sounds awesome. It really does. Oops. Alright, let's turn this around. Oh yes, we were using this to get the last watchtower, weren't we? Are we going the right way? We're going south. What's that? Yes, we are going the right way, and there's a pathway, look. Oops. Can't see if I've got my lights on or not. I think they're on now. Well, I say there's a pathway. There was a little bit of mud and then a plateau. Nope. Clutch is not a brake. We need to go that way. That was a bit rough. This could be tricky trying to bring the trailer up this way. We might have to find an alternative route back. A lot of little ridges all over the place here, as you can see. I'm looking for a track of some kind. There is one there, look, in front of us. Sort of. There's the utility trailer. So we're coming up on the logging trailer. I think. Yeah, it's ahead of us. And there we go, look, there are two trailers out. Hey, I wonder if we could... No, I don't think we probably could, but I was wondering if maybe we would be able to tow one of these with a winch, just out of curiosity. I might see if it'll let me do it. I don't think it will, but you never know. Great big damage. The huge dent that we've put in the front of our F-150's hood there. Yeah, too far forward. There we go. Oh no, I can look. You could. It would be interesting and awkward, but in theory, you could do it. That would be... You'd have to have a really short cable, or else it would just become really, really iffy. But we only need one, so let's get the lights on. Now it's night time, I can actually tell. Let's try and drive back without a map, if we can. Just see if we can follow the terrain and or any potential pathway that might be shown. There's a bit of a trail through here, so we'll follow it, see where it takes us. Looks like this might be another mountain crossing. Hopefully we can leave it in second all the way through here without having to dip down into first. Really rough. And this is sometimes the problem with first person, is that you can't see where the pathway goes unless you're at a very specific angle. If you're slightly inclined, you can't see a thing and you end up just going completely the wrong way. I don't think we're getting through there. It looks like an impenetrable wall of trees. And now we're stuck on a tree. There we go. So if we can't go through them, let's see if we can weave our way around the outskirts a bit. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. But it looks as though we found, maybe? We found the path, or we just found a different texture of ground. Oh, no, we found the wall of trees again. I think we need to be heading south. No, I think we need to be heading north. Oh, we found a track. No, is this the track we were on a moment ago? Are we just going back to the other side of where we were a moment ago? Possibly, but I think this might be... I don't know. Actually, am I driving around? I might be driving around in circles here. I'm going to have to take a look at the map. Yeah, we did look. We drove around in circles. We followed the pathway up here and just got turned around by that solid wall of trees. And now we're kind of looping our way back down again. So I guess we go back along the top this way. Pick up the trail somewhere over here and try and come down towards the water. See if we can find a water crossing somewhere. There's hints of a crossing over here. It's just finding a way down to it. Let's make our way to the water. Again, nighttime navigation makes things so much harder. Is that the water there? Not really a cut through, just there. Thought there might be. Stick to the path for now. Just driving near the trailer causes it to freak out and start bouncing all over the place. Of course, now we run into the real problem that we might not have enough fuel to make it back. Now, we should still have fuel supplies strapped to the roof of our F-150 here, but I don't know how much. Have we got enough to make it all the way back with this truck, or are we going to have to sort of do like a relay and hand off to another vehicle? Which we might have to do. Oh, right on the barrier of the world there. somehow we've ended up coming too far. So at least get our bearing on the compass. So we need to head east. Get low on fuel. Oh, and we just all but trashed the truck, which is going to increase quite dramatically our fuel consumption. Luckily, we've got a decent amount of, we did have some decent repair supplies. We've got no fuel supplies. So we are going to have to do a tag team on this, hand this off to another truck. A brave and valiant effort from our F-150. It'll get us part of the way home. But it will need some assistance. See if I can see a way down the hill. Ooh, easy on the damage. There's the lake, I think, or is that the river? That's the lake. Right. Let's try and just keep driving east. 8 litres of fuel left, it's not much. Stay away from the big trees. Every time I have to change gear and reverse, I'm eating up fuel I can't afford to eat up. I think there's a pathway through there. I might be seeing things. I think I'm seeing things. I think I've just taken myself even deeper into a very bad situation. And I don't know if I can get out of now. Come on. Please don't get buried in the trees. That's it, we're out of fuel. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were just in a bit of a mess over there, really, weren't we? Alright, in that case, we're just going to have to abandon that and... Oh, hang on, does that say scout trailer? Oh, maybe the scout trailer's got some fuel in it. So maybe we can go and refuel the F-150. going to need the pad for this, so I can actually set the waypoint. Yeah, they say scout trailers. So that sounds like repair supplies and fuel supplies to me. Alright, we cross the mountain. Let's go check out those trailers, see what they are. Oh, they are, look, they're supply trailers. Right, what do we actually have on this? Fuel and repair supplies. Oh no, just repair, yeah, fuel and repair supplies on the scout trailer, I think. No, actually, no, it looks as though maybe we're only carrying fuel in the truck and the scout trailer is just repairs. Either way, we need to go and find a log trailer. So that one that we abandoned is actually the only other log trailer. I say abandoned. One that is on the run out of fuel F50. That is the only other trailer available to us. It's already full. At the very least we can tow the Ford out. Sun. I'm just going to go a bit more direct this time. Try and save a little bit of time if we can. I swear if I get this one beached as well, I'm not going to be happy. Come on, little truck. You can do it. Nearly at the top. Right, so what we should really do is mark a route to the F-150, or at least mark where the F-150 is. It's there. From here we're going to go up and over, try and go across here and link up there. That's the route we're going to try and take. I don't know if it's going to work or not. So we need to go through the water. Oops. Threatening to slip off on the other side of the bank now. There we go. So we need to cut our way up here. Towards that watchtower. Without getting stuck. There's our next checkbox. And now we need to head down here. Try and get to the water from here and hope that we can cross. That's the other thing. We don't know if we can actually get across here. Oh, that's steep. Ah, we're way across, yeah. We need to go across a bit more before we try and get down. We're in a bad spot here. Hopefully I can reverse out of there. Yes. Ah, there we go. Is that rocky outcrop what I was looking at on the map? I really hope it's not. There's a hint of a path here. Oh, no, 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 don't. The rescue truck is dead. God damn it. We're running out of trucks here. We are running out of trucks. can see why they gave us 3 now. Probably take it a little bit easier than this, given this is my last one. Feeling frustrated though, unfortunately. Understandably. Actually looks like we took a bit of a detour. An unnecessary detour going through the water there. We could have just come straight up the side, look. Oh well. Oh, don't pull myself over. Oh, no. Oh my god. Oh dear, dear, dear. Are any of these trucks drivable? I know this one isn't. It's upside down. Oh, is this one redrivable? That's not a good view, is it? Oh, I had it for a second. I wonder if I detach the trailer, if that might actually give me a little bit of wiggle room. I'm in reverse. There we go. Woohoo! Right. No, 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 no. I've lost you once already, I'm not losing you again. He says about to lose him again. Oh, that is steep. That is scary steep. I can't save that other truck. But I can get this one down if I'm careful. Oh man, this is really steep in places. this is a challenge. I don't even know if I can get down here. This might be taking me back up. I don't think it is, but I don't like the fact that I can't see where I'm going. In the grand scheme of things, I'm just following it blindly and hoping. Ah no, it is looping its way down. Look, let's try and shortcut. This looks a little familiar. Well, I say it just seems very reminiscent. Reminds me of the hill climb challenge in the base game content. But I think we are almost at a good point. In fact, I think I can see the F-150 ahead of us. Try and find second. With the stream bed. This is rough going over these trees here. Oh, was this just our way down point? It was. Oh, God damn it. Oh, this is exhausting. There's the F50. But at least it's daytime, so I might be able to visually pick my way through the trees. Let's hope this trailer plays ball. I think I'm stuck on a tree branch underneath me. Here we are. We made it. There's the F-150. Alright, so we've actually got a route that we can take that is going to get us back. We know the way to go now. Fortunately, I don't think I can actually get to the F-150 with the trailer attached. I might have to detach it and just... I don't know. Am I carrying any fuel supplies on this? I don't think I am. Oh. Fuel up the F-150, 20 litres. Okay, so let's switch to the F-150. Make it through there. Alright, we're through. Unfortunately, 20 litres isn't going to get me very far, but it might get me far enough. Oh, no. Still might have to switch out and put the log trailer on the back of this. Rather not do that. I've started bringing it home with the F-150. I'd like to finish doing that if I can. At least I can repair the F-150. Can't do anything about the fuel, but I can fix it. Okay. So let's try this again. Go. Down to 8 litres of fuel left already. Is this the downward part of the path or is this the upward part of the path? I honestly can't tell. It's the upward part. Have to follow it. It's too steep for me to risk going too crazy cross-country wise, although I might be able to make it here. Yeah, we can make it here. Gotta be careful though, don't want to roll it. Just get it down the side of the mountain, then I can even bring the GMC out with the fuel truck to come meet it and refuel it. We need to head east. Alright, we don't need to go through the water, do we? We realised that. 2 meters left, come on. Just... Ah, it's not gonna go. Out of fuel. we will get there. Should have just gone down there and just cut around the side. Right. I'm going to detach the trailer. Just abandon it there. I don't need it anymore. I will tow the F-150 home if I have to, but really, again, I think I'm just going to grab the log trailer and take it home with this. We started with one of these at the very beginning, so we may as well finish with one of these if we can. Anyway, it's definitely been an experience using the wheel. I'm looking forward to using this and the shifter on my now main profile to have another run at Mudrunner and platinum it on that. I'll see if I can do it all with the wheel and shifter. That's going to be tricky. It's going to be fun though. And like I said, if you are interested in a weekly Mudrunner live stream, please do let me know in the comments. something I am definitely considering. It'll either be a Wednesday or a Thursday as some midweek Mudrunner. Won't necessarily be a long running series, but I don't know, a couple of months worth out of it before we get through the maps. Right, where's the Ford? Somewhere over here in front of me. There it is. We're not in a great position here, are we? We need to switch to the F-150 so that we can detach the trailer. Take the park brake off. Pull that out of the way. Nearly. Oh God, these rocks bouncing me all over the place. Hoping that will be close enough, but I don't think it will be. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh God, just getting close enough to hook up to this thing is going to be a task in itself. Especially if I keep doing that. I'm going to run out of fuel on this at this rate as well. Please let that be good enough. Nope. It's really hard to get positioned. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to pull it to me. Advanced, release the winch. There we go. Let's get this down the hill. Really cautious of the fact that I'm almost completely out of recording time. And fuel as well now. Get across the river, pond, whatever. It's so close. So little fuel, so little time. Can I do this before it stops recording? Yes, just... Oh, this is going to be really, really tight. Come on. Get me in there. Well, there we go. We're done. Woo! 2.5 hours, well, 2 hours 40, but there we go. We have completed Rocky Hills. That's fun. I like that little twist on the scavenge mode there, and I like the fact that we had to do most of it with the small vehicles, and there's quite a few of them to choose from, so that's going to give a bit of variety to doing that. You can do it with the Hummer. You can do it with obviously either of those two trucks. You can bring in the Chevy Blazer from the other truck from the Wildland, the Wild DLC. You can also use the little Jeeps from the base game, the blue and the green Jeeps. So you've got plenty of little one-star vehicles you could use on that. Hell, you could even use, potentially, the B66 as well. That might be a decent truck. That might be 2 stars, but yeah, quite a lot of little vehicles. I like that map. That's a lot of fun to play. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it too. Like I said, let me know about a Mudrunner live stream if you're interested. I will certainly consider putting that up on the channel. And I will see you all with something else very soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Jim Bob, and I'll see you later.